Hello dear students, in this video we will solve some more questions on BPT and converse of BPT. The learning objectives in this video are: first, we will apply BPT and converse of BPT, and then we will evaluate the sides and diagonals of a trapezium. The first question in this video is: ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and its diagonals intersect each other at point O. We need to show that AO by BO equals to CO by DO. So let's start with the given criterions. We are given a trapezium ABCD in which we have side AB parallel with side DC. So AB is parallel to DC. Also given to us is diagonals AC and BD intersect each other at O. So diagonals AC and BD, they are intersecting at point O. We need to prove that AO by BO is equals to CO by DO. Now, in order to prove this assertion, we will do a construction. And the construction is, we will draw a line OM parallel to AB, which will also be parallel with DC, as it is given to us that AB is parallel to DC. So if we'll construct any line parallel to one of these sides, AB or DC, the line will be parallel to both. That is, OM is parallel with AB and is parallel with DC as well. Now we will use the fact that OM is parallel with AB and OM is parallel with DC in two separate cases, and then we will compare the result that we will derive from the two cases. First, OM parallel to AB can be located in triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, we have OM parallel to AB. So that means we can use BPT here. BPT states that if a line is parallel to one side of a triangle, here OM is parallel to AB, then the other two sides will be divided in the same ratio. That means side AD and side BD should be divided in the same ratio. So using BPT in triangle ABD, we will get AM by DM equals to BO by DO. Let's put this as equation 1. Now we have got equation 1. So we will compare now OM parallel to DC. OM parallel to DC can be located in triangle ADC. So in triangle ADC we have OM parallel to DC. Here OM is parallel to DC, that means side AD and side AC should be divided in the same ratio using BPT. So using BPT in triangle ADC, we will get AM by DM equals to AO by CO. We will put this as equation number 2. Now this is the assertion that we need to prove, that is AO by BO equals to CO by DO. So now as we can see in equation 1 and equation 2, the left hand side are exactly the same, AM by DM and AM by DM. That means we can use the value of AM by DM from equation 2 in equation 1. So from equation 1 and equation 2, we will get AO by CO, the value of AM by DM from equation 2, we have used it in 1, equals to BO by DO. Still, the final assertion is not in this form. So in order to get the exact result, we will just interchange BO and CO's place. That is, we will cross multiply BO and CO. So on cross multiplying, we will get AO by BO equals to CO by DO. Hence the result. Now the next question. the diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect each other at the point O such that AO by BO equals to CO by DO. We need to show that ABCD is a trapezium. So let's start with given condition. We are given a quadrilateral ABCD. It has not been specified what type of quadrilateral it is. And then the diagonals of the quadrilateral AC and BD, they are intersecting each other at O such that AO by BO equals to CO by DO. We need to prove that ABCD is a trapezium. In order to prove the result, we will start with construction again. We will draw OM parallel to AB. Remember, we could have drawn OM parallel to DC as well. So the construction has to be such that a line starting from O should be parallel to either AB or DC. In the end, we need to prove that AB and DC are parallel. Since in a trapezium, a pair of sides are parallel to each other. That will suffice the quadrilateral to be a trapezium. So now we have drawn OM parallel to AB, and this can be located in triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, we have OM parallel to AB. That means we can use BPT here. OM is parallel to AB. That means sides AD and BD will be divided in the same ratio. Using BPT in triangle ABD, we will get AM by DM equals to BO by DO. Let's put this as equation 1. Since it is given to us that AO by BO is equals to CO by DO, this is given to us. Now, on cross multiplying the positions of BO and CO here, we will get AO by CO equals to BO by DO. Now, the right hand side of this equation is exactly the same that we had in equation 1. BO by DO and BO by DO. Let's put this as equation 2. Now, from equation 1 and 2, since the right hand side is same, BO by DO, so the left hand side should also be equal. So we will get AM by DM from equation 1 equals to AO by CO from equation 2. This ratio can be located in triangle ADC, where the sides AD and AC have got divided in the same ratio as AM by DM equals to AO by CO. So using converse of BPT in triangle ADC, we will get OM parallel to the third side of the triangle ADC, that is DC. We will get OM parallel to DC. But we also have OM parallel to AB. Remember, this was our construction. By construction, we have OM parallel to AB, and we have proved that OM is parallel to DC using converse of BPT. OM is the common side here, and it is parallel to both AB and DC. So it suffices that AB and DC are also parallel. So we got AB parallel to DC. Now a pair of opposite sides in quadrilateral ABCD are parallel. Hence we can conclude that ABCD is a trapezium. Now try to do these questions on your own. Thank you and have a nice day.